Un momento. Oh, okay, awesome. Thanks. All right, guys. So thanks for being here. You guys, we're so excited to have you here. We have Empowered Elite and Team Forever joining forces. I can't even talk right now. I feel like I've been going all day long nonstop. But we are really, really fired up because tonight we're going to be talking to you guys all about like a very simple, like step-by-step game plan to really take advantage of the 80-day obsession because it's launching tomorrow. And who's going to be purchasing it and going all in with it? Everybody? Yep. So we're going to be talking about that, and then I'm going to be sharing about the importance of really being in the exclusive test group with Autumn, because that just does, I mean, that's like accountability to a whole new level. And if you really want to see your business blow up, you have to be in there. But anyways, I'll talk more about that later. So Dana's going to kick it off for us, and then we'll just kind of bounce back and forth with some really important tips and things like that so that you guys can really take advantage of this. But I think before she takes it over, I think the very first, most basic step, guys, is to make sure that you 150% commit to actually getting the program and then doing it. So we'll start with that. But anyways, all right, go ahead, Dana.
Okay. Hey, guys. How is everybody? Okay, so I wrote out a list of things that I think will be most helpful to everybody as we gear up for this launch, because it is different. Everything we've done in the past year or so has basically been on demand, where it's just launched for us and it's already there and we really don't have to do anything. And this is a little bit different. The other side of this is that we have multiple packs this time. It's not just like a one size fits all. There is something for everyone, right? But with that said, this program is not for everyone. And I want to throw that out there before we dive in, because this is a really intense program. It is not a 3-week commitment. It is a 3-month commitment, right? So that's a big difference. But the upswing of that is that for the people that do decide to commit and go all in on this, including you, it is going to transform so many things, from your mindset to your habits to your belief system to the way that you live your daily life. Because when you commit to something all in for 3 months, it can't help but change you, right? So I don't know about you, but that's really exciting to me. And I think that a lot of us can, sympathize with, if you weren't on that Christina Delgado call, but what she talked about, where you lean into that balance as a coach. You're like, I need my wine here. I need my chocolate here. I need my cheat meal. I need whatever, right? And before you know it, you're not getting the results you used to. You're kind of half-assing things. You're skipping workouts here and there. Like, it's a different mental commitment when you go all in for an elongated period of time, because it's going to change you. And not just that, but for the people that commit to this, it's going to ripple effect onto everybody around them and just their lives in general, right? So I think that's super exciting, because we have an opportunity here now to literally totally help people transform so much about their life and start 2018 where something is literally going to impact the rest of their entire year because of the commitment they made at the beginning of it. So I wanted to just cover some things to think about, and then just kind of a simple strategy of how you can really crush this launch, because I think it's a huge opportunity for us as coaches, not only to help people, but to really finish the year strong, especially if you are not where you wanted to be in your business right now, but especially if you want to crush it in 2018. Like, this is so, so important. So the first thing that I wanted to say is know the value. And I just kind of talked a little bit about that, but like, understand that like there is no competition for something like this. Like, people cannot walk into a gym and get this type of support, and the meal planning, the time nutrition, the workouts they're getting, the support they're getting from us as coaches. So number one, know the value that you have to offer people with this. And number two is take confidence in what you have to offer as a coach, with the solutions and the community and your support, because that is what people need the most to truly see that change and have it follow through, where it becomes a lifestyle versus a quick New Year's resolution where they burn out and fall off by February and go back to what they were doing before, right? One of the best ways for you to have confidence is for you to commit to this, which with which Kathy just mentioned, but I think that that's so important. Can you raise your hand if you've ever committed and done a program from start to finish to a T? And how did you feel when you were done with that? You felt like a rock star, right? Your confidence is through the roof. You're like really purpose driven and passionate, and you're excited and you feel confident and you feel good in your skin, and you just want to shout from the rooftops what you're doing. Now imagine having that happen over the course of 3 months, what a rock star you're going to feel like, and what you're bringing to the table as a coach. And the other side of that is, I like to think about this because I'm a deep thinker, but when we make a commitment like this, guys, you come face to face with the bullshit that's been holding you back, with the limiting beliefs you have, with the shitty habits you have, with the thought patterns, with the self-confidence stuff. Like, we have no choice but to come face to face with those things and grow through them if we've truly made a commitment. Because when you make that commitment, it's different than just being interested in something. So seize that opportunity, because the best way for you to learn to lead other people through that is to be doing it yourself. So with that said, think about, like I just said, when you finish something start to finish, how that changed your life. This is the opportunity that we have to put in people's hands right now, and I'm pumped about it. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is know the people that might need this. So like, get your gears grinding of who you know, people you're already working with, people that are in your network, people you know outside of social media that might benefit from something like this. And also know, this was something that, I'm spicy tonight. It's probably the coffee I drank. Kim Carver talked about this on his call that he did in DTC, and I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but it's an epic call and it will light a fire under your ass. So if you didn't watch that, go watch it. But he talked about how you have to lead with the value, not with the price. So I know that a lot of times, like, you see that mega pack, it's like $440 or whatever, right? And you're like, oh my God, nobody's ever going to want to buy that. It's Christmas time. That's crazy. Like, nobody can afford to spend that. But we have to, like I said, be confident in the value that we have to offer people, guys, because this can change their life forever moving forward. If they change their mindset, their habits, their belief system, the health, that they're bringing into their life and therefore into their families, right? So he kind of talked about leading with the value, not with the price, which I think he obviously explains it way better than I do, and I'm not going to get stuck on that for too long, but go watch that if you haven't. And this is the next thing, to be ready for this. So there's going to be 3 groups that you're going to be thinking about in terms of a launch like this. And I totally understand. I am someone that gets really overwhelmed if I don't have a game plan, because then I sit down and I like flail. I'm like, what the hell do I do? Where do I focus my time? What do I do with this, right? So you need a game plan, guys. Like, we are business owners and we have to treat stuff like this like a business, right? Like, yes, it's fun, and yes, we love what we do, but at the end of the day, like, this is a business, and if you want your business to grow and you want to change lives and you're committed to that purpose, you have to give yourself a game plan. So don't be afraid to step back for 10 or 15 minutes and sit down and make a marketing plan, a game plan for yourself, so that you feel confident in what actions you're taking for this. So the first thing that I would encourage you to do, and if you like pen and paper like I do, get out a new notebook. If you like, organizing it on your computer and your phone, go ahead and do that. But the first group of people that you're going to think about getting on board with 80-Day Obsession is your current customers, or your new customers, and your new coaches, right? So people that you're already having conversations with, people that are following you on social media, people that are liking the things that you are starting to post about 80-Day Obsession, right? Now, with that said, make sure, because this happened to me today, and I'm just going to use this as an example because it very well might happen to you. I started talking to a woman today who had liked my post about 80-Day Obsession yesterday. And I found out where she was at on her journey, and kind of dug into her goals and saw what she needed. And it was easy for me to tell the 80-day obsession was not the best program for her to start with, because she doesn't even have a baseline level of fitness. She doesn't know anything about nutrition, and throwing her into a program like this would be overwhelming, and that wouldn't probably be very helpful, right? So I backtracked and I suggested the 21-day fix. So with that said, if you have people that come to you and you figure out this is not for them, that's fine. They have to start where they are so that they can work up to something like this. But in the event you do have new coaches or customers that are ready for something like this, there are 3 different options for challenge packs. And I posted a graphic just like 10 minutes ago on our team page. That's one solid graphic of all the options. And I'm not going to go over that tonight, because I think that you need to go check that out and do your homework yourself on the pack options. But there is the base kit, the combo kit, and the mega pack for new challenge packs. And there's the same thing for Beachbody On Demand customers. So number 1, sorry, I'm trying to go fast because we're trying to keep this short, like getting out of breath. But number 1 is your new coaches, new customers, right? Number 2 is going to be your Beachbody On Demand only customers. So if you have people that signed up only with All Access, or people that, once upon a time signed up with a challenge pack, but they're not drinking Shakeology anymore, or they never got the performance line, so all they have is Beachbody On Demand, right? You get an email from Beachbody that tells you your list of Beachbody On Demand only customers. That is the simplest way. Go in there, find that email, see who is on Beachbody On Demand only, and go invite those people to join you for 80-day obsession, right? That's group number 2. And those people you're gonna suggest the completion packs to them. And of course, with the completion packs, you have the 3 options again. So make sure you know that when you're talking to that group of people. And then the number 3 is your current customers and your current coaches. So of course you want your coaches to commit to a program like this, because they're going to crush it, right? We all need to be doing this together. And when we lean in together, everything changes for all of us combined, right? So get your teams excited about this. If you have coaches, get them on board. But your current customers, this is something I've been working on today. I go into my Coach Online office, I open my business centers, and I go through, and I've been one by one inviting every single one of my customers that I feel like this program could benefit. And yes, it's going to take you a little bit of time, but I promise you guys, if you have people that are struggling to stay committed, if they go on and off a billion times, if they've been MIA for 6 months, help them get excited and re-engaged and, recommitted to those goals that they had when they started, because that's what we do as coaches. We don't just let people fall off and give up on them, right? So take the time to check in on your current customers and write them and invite them and share your excitement about this new commitment with this new program. And then the last thing is sharing about this on social media. And obviously this isn't going to be a list, but when you're out there and sharing this on social media, it would be good for you to sit down as you make those posts and go through it. Say you posted yesterday, when you sit down today, write those names out on a list of the people that are liking or commenting or showing interest in those things, because they might be people that you've never talked to before, or they might be people that have been watching you for a while and you have talked to, but maybe something like this sparked their interest and they're ready to get started, right? So that's your four groups of what you're looking at. And to simply explain the packs and how they fit with those groups, your new customers and your new coaches align with the challenge pack options. Your Beachbody On Demand customers align with the completion pack options. And then your current customers and coaches align with either the completion packs or the accessory packs, either one. So instead of just looking at all the packs being like, what the hell do I do with what and who does this go to? That simply kind of breaks down, who you should be talking to and what you should be talking to them about and the options that they have. So I hope that that's helpful. It makes it a little bit easier, and then when you have these lists made and you have an idea of your game plan, it's easy for you to sit down, tomorrow and say, okay, today I'm going to work on talking to my current customers. Tomorrow, I'm going to work on talking to my Beachbody On Demand customers. The next day, I'm going to work on talking to people that have been commenting on my social media. And if you break it into smaller chunks like that with the game plan and you tackle it little by little, it doesn't feel so overwhelming and it feels a lot more exciting. So I think that's about it. But I just wanted to say, make sure you are aware of what the packs are and who they're for. So I hope that kind of explained it by breaking down the groups that they should be aligning with. And also, if you guys haven't seen it yet or you haven't watched it, the mobile app is gone now. So that's another change that we have to embrace, is the share a cart option. But I think that it's going to be absolutely revolutionary for us and create such a better shopping experience for our customers and our coaches by doing this. So just make sure you kind of get the hang and get a feel of what that's like. It's really not all that different, except you're adding things to a cart before you send them a link. So it's more easily customizable for people. And I think that's about it, Kathy. I have some words for the end. That's the majority of my spiel. Oh, one more thing, quickly. I should have said this when I was saying that this program, like, you should know who needs it, because this is different than our typical meal plans and workouts, right? This is 80 total different workouts, meaning that there's going to be muscle confusion to where people don't hit plateaus. So if you have customers that have hit like a 20-pound weight loss or, whatever, and they've gotten stuck and they've hit a plateau and they're no longer seeing results, but they're doing their best, suggest something like this to them. It can be a total game changer for people that feel like they've kind of gotten stuck. The time nutrition piece is going to be huge. There's, no guesswork of what containers to eat when. It is all laid out what you should eat before your workout, after your workout, throughout the day, how often you should be eating, which makes it super simple. The last part of that is that this is a 6-day-a-week program, and it's 45-minute to 60-minute workouts. So it's not a quick in and out 30 minutes. Like I said, this is going to be a challenge, and it is going to encourage people and push people to change. So we need to be on our A game, and we need to encourage others to do the same. So, okay, go ahead, Kathy. I'm done.
You sure you guys don't want to hang out with us till like 11? Just kidding. Yeah, no, there's a couple different things here, but yeah, really quickly, I think actually the 2 cardio workouts, I don't know if I'm correct, Dana, but help me out here. I think the 2 cardio workouts are shorter. I think I remember Autumn saying that they were only like 30 minutes, like the cardio ones, and then the other ones like resistance and strength are a little bit longer. So it's not that bad. And then the Instacart thing is super easy too, guys. Just really quickly, like I have the downloadable app from like the Coach Mobile like thing on my phone. And I just still use that. Like it clicks it and it goes right to it, and it's really, really simple. And if you're still a little confused, you can just watch a YouTube video on it. There's a bunch of them out there for like 2 or 3 minutes, and it walks you through it. But it's honestly, it's no big deal at all. Were you gonna say something, Dana? Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Not right now, anyways.
Yeah, I know. There are a couple of things that I wanted to go over that like I've been doing too to get ready for this launch. And again, just do what you can do at your own pace with however much time you have available to it. But definitely take advantage of the before and after pictures, guys, that I shared in the team page from the people who went through the program, because I've been getting so much traction. I'm talking share them on your wall, share them in your stories, invite to the challenge group or sport group on your stories, on your wall. I mean, so much traction. So those photos are there for you guys to take advantage of, and just, always connect it back to yourself and how, this program is going to help you and why it's going to help you, why it's so important for you to commit to this and share that excitement, and people will be drawn to it. So I've been sharing the pictures. And I'll be more than happy to share with you guys the email template that's going to be going out actually first thing tomorrow morning. I have an email template that's going out to all my customers and then to all my coaches about this. I've been also doing like what Dana says. I'm going through and like personally messaging every single person in my system when I pull up my downline. I've been doing that for the coaches and for customers. And then I've also been personally messaging anybody who's been viewing my stories on Facebook or Instagram, or who have been liking or commenting on my posts on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so, are the timed containers different sizes from the regular? I think they're all the same size. It's just they tell you specifically. The difference with this program with her is that she tells you exactly when to eat. Like, you have to eat your meal a certain amount of time, like before your workout or something like that. I don't know all the details, but it's something like that. It's like, it's really specific, is of like when you're going to be eating during this program.
Yeah, she said that, Kathy, I remember in leadership or whatever, she said that it's like the most specific timing is around your workout too.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
like,
I do remember that.
Like, that was her like most important part.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait.
I know.
So guys, who the hell wants to see some serious momentum here? Like, who wants to see some serious momentum? Who wants to help a ton of people? Who wants to like earn 5 times what you're earning now? Who the heck has been doing this for a while, who maybe wants to break the plateau? Like, oh man, like I just feel like a hamster on a wheel. Like, I want this thing to like skyrocket. This is it, baby. It is seriously all this right now. I'm not kidding you, okay? This program, when I first signed up to become a coach 3.5 years ago, the majority of the reason, besides the fact I was taking massive action every day, I'm never gonna play that down. I was working my ass off. But one of the main reasons why was because of the 21-day fix program. It was the launch of 21-day fix. Guys, this program is seriously going to do the same exact thing for your business if you go all in with it. And what's awesome about it, guys, is that for the first time ever, they're doing this network-wide test group with all Autumn Calabrese. Now, has anybody here been in a legit test group with one of the celebrity trainers from Team Beachbody? Anybody? No, guys? It's like freaking whole new level. If you are a coach, or if you get anybody else to sign up and they go in the system as a coach, I've been really, really, really talking this up to people behind the scenes. People have been like, oh my gosh, I get to be in a group with her. Like, she's going to be in this group. Guys, you got to be in this group. I know you're going to be running your own kick-ass challenge groups, but this is a huge thing to be sharing with people when you're talking to them. And get yourself in there too, because it's a whole new level of accountability. When you are actually in a support group with the trainer who actually created the program. She's going to be in there, guys. She's going to be going live every single day. She's going to be highly engaged with every single one of you. You can ask her questions. She's going to actually respond to them, you know, sending her messages. She's going to be doing calls, going live in there. You are so much more motivated when you're with the actual trainer. And I didn't know this until just recently when I was in the Shift Shop test group and I was working with Chris Downing. It's totally different. You will not fail. You will not quit. You're going to be on a freaking high for the entire 80 days while you are going through this. And you know what's going to happen then? You are going to bring so many people along with you. People are going to be drawn to your energy. They're going to be drawn to your confidence. They're going to want to be doing what you're doing. And it's going to be an awesome way to seriously kick off 2018. Like, it's going to change your entire life, health and fitness, mentally wise, and business wise. Because guys, let's just face it, we're here to build a business too, right? Who's here to build a business? Like, who wants a big kick-ass team like this, right? It starts with getting awesome results from these programs like this and getting your confidence up through the roof. You have to commit 150%. Don't let anything get in your way. Be in this test group with Autumn. Be sharing how excited you are with people right now. Get them in tomorrow when this thing launches. Get your list of people in there. Your main goal right now, guys, until the end of whatever, like just your main goal right now, I'm going to start going off on a tangent here. Your main goal right now should be to get as many challengers or as many people as possible onto this program. And not only just get them onto the program, what's even more important for you right now is to make sure that they have freaking fun doing it. and that you run the most amped up, most freaking amazing challenge group you have ever run. Because what you want is you want to get a team of some awesome active coaches. Because if you get some challengers in there and they're loving it and they're all hyped up and they're getting awesome results and they're feeling good about themselves, and you have this engaging, like highly energetic, like involved challenge group, do you know what they're going to want to do? They are going to want to be coaches. They're going to love this so much that they're going to want to be a part of what you're doing. And that's how you're going to get some solid coaches who aren't going to freaking quit after a month, who aren't going to say this is hard, who aren't going to like, fizzle out. They're going to be all in and want to do this with you. Okay, so it starts with that basic of it right there. So do that. And one last thing I want to say is this month, guys, okay, I want you guys to take this month seriously. I know there's Christmas, okay? I know all that is going on. Trust me, it's insanity. We all know. Your goal this month, okay, should seriously be to hit Success Club 10. And do you want to know why? I'm going to tell you why right now. And I already went live on the team page about this before earlier, but like no coaches do it this month. Like hardly any, because they put their business on the back burner. And come January, it's actually the worst time to put your business on the back burner. Come January, guys, do you know how many freaking free Success Club leads that you get assigned in January? Last year at this time, I checked my paycheck for free Success Club leads. Last year at this time, because I hit Success Club 10 plus, I earned over $400 just in instant commissions from free Success Club leads. The reason why is because, number one, you're having a ton of free Success Club leads coming in January. But guess what, though? They're only assigned to the people who hit Success Club 10 in December. And guess what else? Most of coaches won't do it because they're busy and they got all this other shit going on. Don't be that coach, okay? Make it happen. I hear from all of you. You guys need money? This is it. This is so it. Like, you got this launch of the 80-day obsession coming out tomorrow. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be awesome. You can easily get 5 people on. And amp them up to have this incredible start to 2018. So I want to see this month, okay? This month, I want to see our leaderboards for Empowered Elite and Team Forever Strong be the biggest leaderboards with the most amount of people changing 5 lives than the entire year. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am way more fired up this month when it's supposed to be the hardest month than I've been any other month for the entire year. So are you guys freaking with us? Are we doing this? We got this. I am so pumped up. Yeah, go ahead, Dana. You can say your last thing here. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. It says 9:34, so.
You know me. I like to be a little softer and insightful sometimes.
No, I like to be like, do it.
I just want to say that I know if you're anything like me, at the end of a year, you get very reflective on what it is you've done this year and what you've achieved and goals that you've missed and things that you wanted to do that didn't get done, or ways that you feel you could have done better, or you've fallen short, or maybe you're not happy with where you're at right now. That's normal, right? You know, not every goal we set is meant to be reached. Goals are meant to push you towards something greater than if you would have set your bar lower, right? So I want to just kind of encourage us all to get our head in the game right now, guys, because we have a huge launch coming right now that literally can change the game for everything. And I think that if we stay, I don't know about you guys, but like I've seen over the past couple months, there's been disconnect, there's been shaken beliefs, there's been cloudy visions, there's been, inaction and feeling stuck and stagnant and whatever, or feeling disappointed in the way that things panned out. And I get it. I do. I really do. But if we want shit to be different next year, that starts now. Like, it starts right now. And I don't know about you, but I want the best for my team moving forward. I want the best for all of my customers moving forward. And I want to see things shift in the other direction, because I wholeheartedly believe that this can be the thing that changes everything for a lot of people, for that simple fact of what I mentioned before, that this is not just something you stop and start. This is something that beyond to a greater capacity than ever before can truly transform the course of someone's life. And that inspires me and that moves me to show up and find the people that really want to change their life moving forward. Now, in terms of you and your business, I think that when we start to reflect on what it is we didn't get done or what it is we didn't achieve, that it's easy to let that doubt creep in and that fear and that worry and the beating yourself up and all that kind of stuff. And I just want to say, like, let that shit go. Let it ride, because it's not serving you. It's not going to help you moving forward. And right now you need to put your blinders on in the forward moving direction, because it's not only this launch, but there are so many huge things coming this year for Beachbody that are going to just absolutely revolutionize our ability to truly help people. And you want to be a part of that momentum, and you want your head and your mindset to be in the game and focused, forward moving. So if you're going to look back and think about, what you did or what you didn't do or all those things, only use it in a way to feel wiser and stronger and more focused moving forward. And I love that something Kim Carver said on that video he did, but he said that oftentimes it's not right now that you're going to be putting that much more time into your business by game planning and executing this game plan we talked about tonight. It's that you just need to do it in a more focused manner with more clarity of why you're doing it and what it's going to do for you and for everybody around you, right? So really just having that game plan and taking focused, excited action about this, get reinvigorated, get re-excited, get reconnected. Like, if you don't feel connected, guys, this is your opportunity to change the game for yourself and to let that energy pour out into everybody around you. We all hit shitty points. We all hit struggles. Like, we're all human, but guys, like, this is the biggest opportunity for all of us right now. And I really hope that you see that. And I hope that you feel that. And just like Kathy said, like, this is not something that's just going to help you hit Success Club for December. Like, this is something that can impact everything moving forward. And from a business standpoint, your volume will grow, your income will grow, your team will grow, your impact on people will grow. And you want to be a part of that, right? You became a coach because you wanted to change your life and because you wanted to help other people change their lives. So let's fucking do it. That's all I got to say.
No big deal. I just put that right up on my story. You don't care, right, Dana?
Nope, all good.
Guys, listen, I need to do a picture really quick, so I just need everybody to look really super excited. I'm going to do it this way. Whoops, it's going the wrong way. All right, ready? Smile. Now I got to do one more. Sorry, guys. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy faces. I love you guys. All right. Well, thanks.
Hey, real quick, Kathy, because I see a question from one of my coaches on the side. Kelly asked about the package. If I were you, you can do what you want, but you could definitely just buy the completion pack, and then you could always do a prize giveaway or something, or with the bands and sliders if you already have them. It's up to you. But yeah, they want you to be drinking the Recover and the Energize. So a lot of us already have that. But they just want you doing the complete, Autumn wants, because it's so intense, she wants everybody drinking Recover and obviously Energize.
Right. And unless you're allergic, you're not going to argue with somebody who's that hot, right? She clearly knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Clearly she knows.
I don't care how much money.
Yeah.
Check.
Laura, this is
guys, from a nutrition standpoint, she really talks about how intense these workouts are. Expect to be sore for 80 days straight. Even drinking the Performance Line, no joke. I don't know if you guys did the sneak peek of A Little Obsessed that week, but my ass was sore the entire week. So 80 days of that, we're all going to be walking around like we're, have new legs. So I would highly suggest a Performance Line. But for that thing, I don't know if you guys saw, but they just updated a middle option for the accessory bundle, because before it was just the mega option and then just the accessory kit. And now there's the option where it includes 20% off, just getting 1 Energize and 1 Recover. So that's an option too. And I mean, you can really never have too much Energize if you ask me.
Yeah, exactly. I have like 3 containers of it in my cabinet. Nick is like, Kathy, you need to stop getting this delivered. I'm like, why? I use it like multiple times a day. All right.
I was just going to show to you guys, this is the, I'm allergic to whey, so this is the one I've been using for Recover. I think they may actually suggest a specific one coming out here soon, but I'm not sure. So this is what I use right now, it's Garden of Life Sport Organic Plant-Based Recovery. So,
And
just
Laura,
yes.
question, because I've never had it before. I've had Energize. Is that something you just shake up in water and go, or do you add it to your shake? Like what?
Shake up and go. It's just after you have to do it like within 30 minutes of your workout, and you shake it up in your shaker cup with water. Super easy.
Does it taste okay?
Yeah, it's much better. I don't think this is quite as good, if I'm being honest with you guys, but at least it doesn't make me sick. So, there's that. But the Recover, it tastes really good. There's 2. There's chocolate and then the orange cream, which tastes like a creamsicle, and then the chocolate's just chocolate. So, yeah.
Thanks,
Does
Laura.
anybody else have questions while we're at it?
I have a question, Dana.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I have a couple people I'm talking to that are like moderately fit, and I was thinking of starting them with 21 Day Fix, but they both suggest that they want to make this a lifestyle change. So I was thinking of offering the 80-Day Obsession pack, so it has everything they need, so then they can work into that. Is that what you would recommend too, or do you think that's too intimidating?
I feel like if they have a baseline level of fitness, what I guess I'm saying is, like, if somebody doesn't work out at all currently, like, I don't think this is a good program for them to start with. For me, even like with my past injuries, like, I'm in good shape and I've worked out consistently for 4 years now, but even I know this is going to be a challenge, and I'm totally okay with modifying whatever I have to. Right. So I think that depending where they're at, it's good to kind of give people like that both options and say, like, this would be a great option for you, but if you really kind of want to step it up a notch, you could try 80-Day Obsession and just modify as you need to, because there were some people in the test group that did have a significant amount of weight to lose or weren't at like a very high level of fitness, that were able to modify their way through it. I just think it's like the comfort level of the actual person, because I don't like to overwhelm people to where they feel like they can't do it and then they don't believe in themselves and they lose confidence and they fall off, right? Like, you want to kind of start them in a way where, yes, it's kind of pushing them out of their comfort zone and pushing them above what they're doing, but not in a way that it's too much too fast, So you could give both options, I would say, and just see, kind of how they feel about it. Oops. Does anybody else have questions? Laura.
I'm like talking about Recover, and I'm like, yeah, we're going to get this. And then I have like this giant martini that I just made myself. So that's cool. I've literally never made a martini in my life, though. And I was like, I want a martini. I have blue cheese stuffed olives, which I know you hate, Dana, but they're so gross.
Oh man, it's like a legit, like, strong
It's
martini.
legit. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll take a chocolate or espresso martini while you're at it. So
Okay. Oh, I actually have espresso vodka in the freezer. I could totally get that for you. Yep.
All right, guys, we'll
That's
let you
the
go
martini.
then. But thanks so much for being here. We were pumped to see you guys. We'll do this next time. Bye, everyone.
We're going to team up more.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.